Hey everyone, welcome to today's video presented by FVI. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the money. So you finally picked up exporter that you want to use, you decided what car you want, and now you're just chomping at the bit waiting to get that dream car. So how do you get your hard-earned cash from here to Japan without losing money or paying a lot of extra fees? First thing you could possibly do, you could go to a bank. You know, all the big banks around here, Royal Bank, TD Bank, Scotia Bank, Bank of Montreal, whatever. Go in there, tell them you want to send money to Japan, and they're going to be like, great, we'd love to help you. And they're going to give you some big forms to fill out. They're going to charge you a terrible exchange rate, and they're going to charge you a wire transfer fee, which is not, all those things add up. At the end of the day, your car is costing more and more and more. So I recommend using a currency exchange broker. And one that I use and a lot of other people use is a guy named Ken. And he works for a company called PaylineByIce.com. Anyways, he makes a transaction as smooth as possible. Basically, he'll send you some forms by email. You fill them out, you send them back to him, and then he can just pull money out of your account like any other pre-authorized debit transaction. And the best part about it is if you transfer more than 100,000 yen, it's not going to cost you any wire transfer fees. So that's extra cash in your pocket for your dream car. Moving on. All right. So you've picked your dream car. You've paid for your dream car. Your car was now put on a boat and is now floating its way across the Pacific Ocean, soon to be in your greasy little palms. But what do you do now? You get this envelope from these guys in Japan with some documents. You don't know how to understand this. You don't know what it means. Then you get an email from somebody at WWL saying that they've received a cargo manifest for your car. What do you do with all these documents? Well, we're just going to go over all the documents involved in the importing process of a vehicle right now. So, try and keep up. First document you're going to get from any exporter in Japan is a bill of sale. This is pretty important. Without the bill of sale, you can't prove that you legally own the car. Customs can't charge you duty and taxes on the car. You can't pick up the car. You can't register the car. It's basically, the car is, free for all if you don't have this document. So make sure you have a bill of sale from your exporter, and make sure it has things clearly described on it. So in my example here, I've got the vehicle, the price of the vehicle, the deregistration fees of the vehicle, and the ocean freight to Canada, all separated out. This way when you're at customs, everything is simple, easy to understand, easy to read. So, don't lose that document. The next document you're going to get is a bill of lading. Now this is really important. What I always stress to everyone and to tell their exporter in Japan is to make sure that this document gets surrendered in Japan. Don't wait and do it here, because that just takes extra time and it really is a hassle. So make sure that your exporter surrenders this in Japan. If he does, you'll get a copy like this, and it should have a stamp on it that should say surrendered on whatever date. If you have that and it's stamped surrendered, then you're one step ahead of all the other idiots that import cars and don't do the correct procedure. Next, you're going to get this from WWL. Now, what is WWL? Well, that is the shipping port where pretty much all vehicles come to when they first get to Canada here, unless they're ship container. If your car is roll on, roll off, it's going to land at WWL, guaranteed. So this document basically tells you how much you owe them, which in most vehicles' case right now is $95. And it tells you when the boat's supposed to arrive and some other information. This document is also quite important. Make sure you have 2 of these. So photocopy this one. So you have 2 of these to bring to customs. Next document, export certificate. This is the original from in Japan. So when a car gets deregistered in Japan, it gets issued this original export certificate. This one is in Japanese. Obviously, I can't read it because I'm not Japanese. And it's going to have your basic information on there. Vehicle name, vehicle first registration date, first date of manufacture, VIN number, engine size, weight, etc., etc., etc. Now, this document, very important. Customs needs this, ICBC needs this for first registration. However, they can't read it. So what they require is an official translation. This is our export document translation. This one, English, a lot easier to read. So again, the same information we've already seen, except it reveals some other information which we couldn't see before. For example, we have the people or company who used to own the vehicle, and potential remarks at the bottom saying things like, it had an inspection done at this date, or I don't know, whatever they feel like putting in there, comments, remarks, etc. So that's the package of the documents that you would receive. Once you have all those documents and the ship has arrived and unloaded, there'll be some more steps to take. That's for another video. Signing off.